Well, hey everyone, it's Father Ted at Christ Church. It's Tuesday, May 26th, and the message this week is all about opening back up for worship services on Sunday, June 7th. You know, this worship service is going to be at 8, 9:30. A couple of people have got 9 in their head, but it's 8, 9:30, and 11. It's going to be the same service each time. And so today I wanted to sort of walk you through some of the things that you'll need to know about those services. There's more on the website, but let me just tell you a few things. One is that I'm standing outside the church right now, and we're going to have just one entrance, the main entrance, not the side entrances when you come in. And so when you come, there'll be tape on the ground here to keep you 6 feet apart. Everything's going to be about social distances. So you're going to want to come a few minutes before the service. You don't want to come at the last minute. Give yourself a little bit of time to be in line, because as we move into the church, what you'll find is that an usher will meet you, an usher or a greeter. And what you'll first come to is a table, and on the table there'll be hand sanitizer. There'll be a few extra face masks if you don't bring your own, but we're hoping to bring your own because we've got a number of extra ones, but not enough for everybody. So you have to wear a face mask once you're inside the building. So you'll have your face mask on once you get inside. You'll do your hand sanitizer. There'll be a bucket right here for you to drop your offering in if you have a check or cash that you'd like to give. Of course, you can always give online or just mail a check to the church. And then there will be a stack of worship booklets with the order of service. So you'll just pick up what you need, and on the way out, you'll put them in a recycling bin. So just you will have touched that. The books inside the church will have been put up because we don't want anybody touching all that and have to clean it. So each time there'll be a paper booklet for the service. And then finally, there'll also be separate bins with unconsecrated communion wafers. And they'll be in little bags like we've been doing, and they'll be marked 1 in a bag, or 2 in a bag, or 3 in a bag, or 4 in a bag. So if you have 4 people in your family, you pick up a bag with the 4. If you have 6, you get a 4 and 2. If it's just 1, you pick up 1. And then you're going to go on into the church led by the usher. The usher is going to seat you because we have to maintain strict social distancing in order to have these services. I'm going to stop for just a minute right here. I feel like a docent in a museum. But we have our bathrooms will be open. The bathrooms in the parish hall will also be open so we can fan out and we don't have to crowd into these. But come on into the church with me. That's a great thing. That line, I love that line. Come into the church with me. We haven't been able to say that for a while. So come on in. The usher will seat you, and they're going to seat you on a pew where then another family or individual can be spaced out from you. So please be cooperative and sit where they ask you to sit. And it'll be in every other pew kind of thing with spaces within the pew. Because we can only fit so many in the church that way, we are having 3 services. And beginning next Monday, the Monday before June 7th, you'll be receiving an email, or if you don't have email, you can go to the website and there'll be a registration program there that you will simply say who you are and how many are coming from your household, and so you'll register for the service, the 8, the 9:30, or the 11. Say you register for the 8 because you'd like to get that done and go on with your day. But everybody else is doing that too, and that service is filled up. Well, it'll tell you that, and then it'll give you a chance to either sign up for the 9:30 or the 11, or you can see us next time. We will be live streaming the 9:30 service, so you could stay home and watch that from your computer or through your television. Well, the last thing I'd like to say is that just like we say to acolytes after we train them, we tell them all these things, just like I've told you, all these things. Then we remind them, but don't forget to worship. You'll be here to worship. So there'll be some rules, and there'll be some restrictions, and maybe even some inconveniences. But once you get in and settled, I want you to say the creed and listen to the sermon and hear the absolution after the confession and receive communion when we come to that point. So every choice is the right choice if it's your choice. If you can come, come on. If you're not ready or able to come, don't come, but watch it on TV and know that there'll be no judging of those who come and no judging of those who don't come. We're united in our love for Christ, each other, and the world. And we're doing what we can to minister to each other. We're trying to stay safe, stay connected, and pray for Christ Church.